So what's up with Rory nowadays? I mean, he just comes across as this petulant child who's just constantly in some sort of bad mood. Like, we all loved the whole Masters thing in April, and we all loved how much success he had, and it was that moment, and we all got behind him. But now, I mean, the guy really does not seem likable whatsoever. And he says he's earned the right to do whatever he wants, but like he's throwing clubs, he's breaking tee markers, he's giving these like really moody, strange press conferences, or he's just actually blanking the press altogether. So it's obviously, as a fan perspective, very easy just to kind of write him off as just being a bit of a prick at the moment. But I'd like to go a little bit deeper into this. Imagine you were Rory, and imagine you had, let's just say, $250 million, what his net worth is. He's won the Grand Slam, and he's just maybe a little bit over professional golf. If you look at it, half his life has been as a professional golfer. He turned pro at 18, he's now 36. The dude just does seem like he's constantly over it. He's over the schedules, he's over the media, doing things. And it's just a really weird thing to try and quantify. Like, golf has given this guy absolutely everything. Let's be honest. If you look at him growing up, he was probably destined to be packing, shopping carts at Tesco's or something growing up. But he's now this multi-dollar millionaire guy with basically he can do whatever he wants in his life. So sure, he owes a lot to golf, but ultimately, Rory, like anybody else, owes nothing to anybody. He can do whatever the hell he wants. But then you ask yourself the question, then why doesn't he? Why does he keep coming to these tournaments? Why does he keep playing? He's won the Grand Slam. He'll never be the greatest. He'll never be Tiger. He'll never be Jack. He's done it right. So I often think this, like, why don't professional sports stars who have done so much and have generational wealth for many generations, why don't they just say, fuck it, I don't want to play anymore. I'm tired of this. I want to go do my own thing. But then, because he spent half his life as a professional golfer, what is his own thing? All this guy maybe knows is golf, and maybe that actually really eats him up inside. Like, if you or I had to win, I don't know, like $100 million on the lottery or something, we'd probably have stuff to do because, we're like everyday people. We do a variety of weird shit. And also, we just do things to try and make a living. If we were given the chance to go do something else, fuck, I know you wouldn't see me for like, I don't know, 5, 10 years probably. Lots of things I want to do, lots of things that you want to do. But what if it, like, the thing that gets Rory the most is that he's realized now in life that all he is a professional golfer? What if he's got to this existential crisis in his life where it's like, shit, this is actually it? He's a young dad. That's a huge thing to do. He's a husband. Maybe that's not what he wants to be. The whole like divorce thing went up and down. But what is it? I mean, he likes hanging out with his friend Harry, who's his caddy. They play tennis. Rory talks about that. But maybe if you had to ask him, and that's what I wish that the press would do around Rory. Stop asking him these like bullshitly boring questions. And I agree with Rory a lot of the time. It's like, why do I want to go do this press conference stuff when you guys are so average? Why doesn't someone actually ask him, like, Rory, what do you want to do with your life? Because every time this guy gets in front of the press right now, he looks like he hates being there. If he's not winning or if he's not in contention, it looks like he hates playing golf. I would just love to know, what does Rory actually want to do with his life? He's only 36. Only 36. He can do anything. He can really, like, I mean, I'm not talking like a rebrand here. Like, the guy can do anything. He's got all the money, but all the time. I don't think professional golf does it for him anymore. I really don't. Anyway, it's a bit of a conundrum, and it's something that we'll always talk about going forward because Rory's behavior right now, I don't think it's going to go away. I think he's always had a bit of this behavior in him. But now I just feel like after this US Open, it's got to the point where he just looks like he couldn't give a shit. And he's a bit over it. Maybe he needs a break. But, these guys like tailor make their schedule to be good for them. Like, they take weeks off, they go and do stuff. I just think Rory's over it. I think after this Ryder Cup, we might see something like change in his life. I don't know, because he's in it for the Ryder Cup this year because they have to win in America. So he'll be motivated for that. He'll pick himself up for that. But outside of that, yeah, if I was him, I would just go on like mates golf tours around the world forever. Maybe he doesn't have that many mates. Like I said, he's been a professional golfer since the age of 18. There's a lot of sacrifices going to trying to be the best in the sport. And maybe that's just the crossroads he's at right now. Anyway, what do you think? What do you think Rory should do? I know I'm probably talking a lot of shit here, but that's what we do as fans. We speculate hard. But if you were Rory, what would you do? Does another major actually really mean anything? You're never going to be the greatest. Everyone will always call you one of the greats. So you can't really there's not much more of a ceiling there. I think it's kind of done. Does he want to keep playing PGA Tour events? Does he want to be the DP World Tour Order of Merit winner again? No. Cast the net wide here, what you think he should do. Because I don't think it's pro golf anymore.
What do you look for tomorrow? Hopefully a round in under 4.5 hours and get out of here.
Thanks for the time, Rory.
Thank you.
Thanks.